A very happy March 2026 to all the viewers. I know there's lots happening in the world which we are not very happy about. Hopefully, sense shall prevail and hopefully, these wars should end. The wars we are fighting outside and the wars we are fighting inside. On that note, delighted to share something with you. We're launching something called Testler Tells, a weekly or a fortnightly insight into various aspects of career counseling. And when I talk about that, I am also happy to share something with you that, sometimes I've been observing that various different career counseling forums tend to antagonize the listener, tend to make the child or the student or the parent nervous about, oh, what you have to do, what are you missing out on, how do you start. It's all very, very overwhelming. Why I'm even thinking about starting this and why I am here out myself to represent Tesla is to make sure that, first of all, everybody needs to understand that it's just okay. We can start your journey. Your applications will go in time. We all have time to plan, and we are here to make your life easy. That's the whole point of starting this particular new, journey on media with Tesla. So the first thing that I thought we should launch with is the first topic that I'd like to talk about, which is going to be, hitting on our front door very soon, especially for students who are taking their 10th board exams, is going to be subject selection. How do you select different subjects? So, we all have heard about psychometric testing, we've all heard about other psychological tests which identify your IQ, which identify where you tend to bend towards. But guess what? How do we expect a 10th grader to know what he or she wants to become in this world without them having explored various subjects? They don't even know. We've heard about economics, yes, we've heard about psychology. Do we know what are the different branches of psychology? Today we have 7 branches of psychology, up 10 different offshoots of economics. So this is what freaks you out. And what why I have chosen this subject is, let it not freak you out. It's okay. Subject selection is a very conscious choice that one has to make. We need to understand what are the career outcomes of selecting a particular subject. Now, that involves a very beautiful exercise, a very beautiful journey. So, we at Tesla, first of all, spend about an hour and a half to 2 hours individually with a student to understand various in depths of their cognitive and their emotional abilities. Now, it's a very personalized session with an expert to understand, you know the different in depths of what you have been exposed to, what a student has been exposed to until now. Then with the parents, then we sit down and explain different things that you can probably read, go through. We introduce you to a different types of courses, very short term courses, for you to understand what is the subject really about, a broad spectrum. Then we talk about the career outcomes of selecting those subjects, and then you go ahead and select your subjects. Every school nowadays has a provision to change your subject later on, which is very, very good, which is very comforting. But we help you go through that process very, very seamlessly. So, the first step that you need to understand, that you need to take for your subject selection, you can start right away. Don't wait for your last exam to finish. Nowadays, everybody has a lot of gap between the board exams also. Or take a break, get in touch, come, let's discuss your subject selections. Let's discuss the various outcomes of those subjects. Let's discuss, is that career meant for you? Let's discuss what are the kind of what is the kind of remuneration you can expect with that subject, what is the kind of career breakthroughs you can expect, what is your ultimate goal. Is that a balance? Is that what you're looking for? Does it give you a life and work balance? We can discuss all of that. All that needs to be taken into consideration before we select a particular subject. So this is exactly what this Testler Tells is going to be all about. This is the first edition, This is just a snapshot, and I hope we all can facilitate your journey into achieving your educational goals, into making sure that you achieve your aspirations seamlessly, professionally, sans any stress. Thank you for listening in.